What if a lot of the suffering was actually all of the stuff that you're not trying to burn itself off so that you could find out what's actually underneath it? Hi, I'm Adriel, creator of the Herpes Opportunity, which is all about positively shifting your mindset, disclosing to potential partners in a way that truly connects you, and ultimately finding the love that you want and deserve. Now you can check out the free ebook linked in the description below about having the talk. And now, onto the video. I hope you enjoy it. Because only when we suffer to the point where it's actually more comfortable to be courageous than it is to sit in our own self-pity and aloneness do we actually do something about it. So that's where pain can actually be a really good motivator. If we just keep suffering and we stay in pain, that eventually the pain, like, God, it'll really spur us into taking the action that we need. So I suffered for a few years before I was like, wait a minute, I don't want to do this anymore. It was like a sense. It wasn't just like, I'm gonna be courageous. Like, man, I don't really have any other choice. Like I have to live my life. So it's a decision that you make. It's not something that we're inherently like, yeah, that person's courageous and that person's not. It's something that shows up in the face of enough pain and suffering that we're willing to make that choice. Is talking about the idea that suffering and that doesn't it sometimes it feel like lit like a burning, like you're sitting in hot lava, like it's this burning sensation of just like, oh my God, this sucks. I took some time off and I wanted to like go deep into meditation, and I sat in meditation for like 2 hours without moving a muscle. And I wanted to see what it was like to just be in in my body, and to just to see what showed up in that meditation. It was like I was confronted with all of these demons of my mind, and as I was confronted with these demons, it was like I felt all of these all of these associations and beliefs kind of burning off of me, evaporating like their steam. And when I was just sitting with it without moving, I was sitting in the lava, and it was like I was transformed because I was sitting in the pain of it as opposed to running away from it. So I offer that to you because it's like it's a powerful reframe to say, what if a lot of the suffering was actually all of the stuff that you're not trying to burn itself off so that you could find out what's actually underneath it. I mean, our deepest suffering cracks us open to the reality. It cracks us open to like our true centers that kind of seep out like a like a caramel, an ooey caramel center, right? When pain and suffering crack through the hard candy shells of our lives, then it's like there's something that's more ooey gooey that gets to like seep out. That is the epitome of self-care, and actually like doing the things that feel good and are good for us to do for ourselves. That's self-compassion. And especially when it comes to sitting down, eyes closed for even 20 minutes, that's having us be with ourselves. And if ironically, if we're going through pain and suffering, that means being with pain and suffering. Unless we close our eyes and just like fake it to ourselves, like, yeah, I'm meditating, but really I'm just like thinking about my to-do list and da, 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 da. Right? There are all sorts of ways to trick ourselves into saying, yeah, I've meditated my 20 minutes today. But how often do we really like sit down and just like whatever shows up, that's okay. I'm going to welcome whatever shows up, whatever thoughts, whatever feelings. I'm going to welcome it all. I'm going to notice it all. There is a natural aversion to that as human beings. Like our human doesn't want to experience those things. Our spirit does. Our spirit wants to like just hold all of it in one big bear hug and say all of it is good. Nothing is wrong with you at all. Sadness shows up, beautiful. I don't have any preference. I just want to know you, right? That's what meditation can be. For us to sit down and just know ourselves. What is it like to be me right now? Oh, wow. There's a lot coming up. All that shows up is like, oh, wow, I'm a human being. This is fascinating. In meditation, it's like stripping everything out and just being with what's here. There are all these layers that come up that just by sitting with yourself and noticing any tension in your body and letting go of that tension, that is the embodiment of self-acceptance. It's just like, hey, I'm relaxing right now, even as these thoughts of like whatever come into my head. Oh, I'm noticing myself tensing up, not wanting to accept what's coming. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm relaxing. Yeah, it's okay. There's this relationship that develops where I am parenting myself, right? It's almost like a scared child. Like there's this scared child in us that is afraid of having nightmares. And we as our own parents get to say, it's okay. They're just nightmares. They're not real. I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna keep you safe. I'm gonna love you. To me, that's what meditation is really about, is practicing that self-compassion, not even in like a vocal way or like saying those things in our heads, but just by sitting there silently with ourselves with no judgment, ultimate compassion. That is the experience of self-love. Well, I hope you got a lot out of that video. And if you did, please let me know. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and keep an eye out for more videos just like this.